What's up, y'all? Keith Dykes here with W.K.D Construction, and welcome to my channel. On today's video, we are going to be installing a boot flashing or a pipe flashing for a vent pipe on a standing seam metal roof here at the, well, not here, but at the Melton Farm project. Somebody failed to do a whole intro for this video, so I'm sorry. So I'm doing it today in my shop. So let's pop on out to the job site and get with it. All right, y'all, we are here at the Melton Farm project, and we just finished installing this beautiful standing seam metal roof. We still have to put the ridge cap on there to get it super watertight, so we was just waiting on the roof to dry. But today we are going to be installing this. This is a pipe flashing for a metal roof, and if you've never installed one, it's very easy, very simple. So don't don't be fretting, because it just takes a few minutes, and I'm going to show you how we do it. So when I found out that we were going to do a metal roof and we were running all the plumbing and all our vent lines and stuff, I did not want to make a penetration through the roof, just because I didn't want to land on the seam. On the standing seam roof, they are very thin. They're about a 1/2 inch, 5/8 inch wide, and it's kind of hard to form the pipe flashing around that. So like I said, I did not make any penetrations because I wanted to wait till we got the roof on it, and then I can find the exact center of each panel and then mount the pipe flashing on there and have a nice flat surface and not have to try to go over a ridge. We're going to go inside. We'll locate where we want to go through the roof, make sure we're in the center of a panel. We'll cut out a hole, basically just a square hole, a rectangle hole actually, and run our pipe up and then install the roof boot. So probably the easiest way to locate the center of the panel is just use the screws that are through the decking. So we got a screw here and a screw here, so I know that the center of my panel is right here. So that's what I did. I come up, found this plywood seam, because it doesn't really matter what I got here. I got my pipe there, so I can make it whatever I want to. But I'm just going to use that plywood seam. I measured 4 inches wide, 5 inches long, found center. I'll drill a hole, and then I'll go outside onto the roof, draw what I want to cut out, cut it out, and stick on the roof boot with some silicone. So we up on the forklift, makes it way easier. Don't even have to get up on the roof. But you can see my hole that I drilled right there, and we'll measure off that and get what we need, cut it out. All right, so this is the W.K.D Master Flash witch's hat. That's what we call them, witch's hat. But it's got like a metal in it. You can kind of form it to your metal if you got regular D-rib metal. But what I was talking about is how this seam is really super tall. It's like 1 inch tall, about a 5/8 inch tall and wide. Just makes it hard to form around it. So I wanted to make sure that I hit it right in the center. And this is a multi-size roofing boot. It goes from 1/4 inch to 5 3/4 of an inch. This roof, this pipe, this vent will be 3 inch, so I'll find where it says, see, it's got the little measurements on there. So I'll find where it says 3 inch and cut it out, and we'll slip it on like a condom. So I'm going to kind of do an oblong hole, not necessarily a rectangle. I'm going to round the corners that way. Once I put that on there, I won't have any issues with the hole being too big and sticking out the side. So I'm just going to kind of round the top and bottom. It'll still be oblong, kind of rectangle, but a little round on the corners. Got my little ox pencil the other day. I bought it. It's okay. It does pretty good. It don't do the lead come out very good. You kind of have to hold it. But
overall the crayons work good. So I'm gonna cut this ring out. It says 3 1/4 to 4 inches. So I'll take that, slice that, and then rip it off. Usually if you can get it started, it'll just tear it off there instead of trying to cut it. Oh, just kidding, just kidding. Come on. Most of the time it does tear really well. We'll see what it does. I had Brent spray paint the top of the pipe black with some just some matte black paint, trying to get a pretty plump. Looks good. And we will do it. That's what I guess. Get it on there. 'Cause now they got it positioned. I just took my little crown and marked around the outline of this because I need to put some silicone underneath this flange. I'll go ahead and silicone it, and I'll put it down, and I'm going to pop rivet it. And I'm not going to use screws. I want to go ahead and use a pop rivet, which will be fine to install it. It'll hold it perfectly, and then I just won't have any screws showing. Like, since this is a standing seam metal roof, I don't want any screws showing. %, silicone. Come on, don't make a mess. started at the bottom, I want to start my way at the bottom and just work my way around each flange, because if you go here and here and in the middle, this tends to pucker. So just follow all your holes. Slide the pipe out, finish up these few. Ah, battery! Battery's dead. Nope. Huh? Oh yeah, you did. Never mind. I'm sorry. I see it's behind me. A little lacquer thinner on your rag. Clean up the little ooze silicone. Oh. And because I can, and this lip kind of will catch some weather, some ice and stuff, and can create, you know, just set up there. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bead of OSI around there just to hopefully where that water will shed off of there.
there we have it. One roof boot flashing installed on a standing seam metal roof. All right, y'all, that's it. That was my video on how we installed a pipe flashing onto a standing seam metal roof. And check it out, y'all. Don't be forgetting, I got a little merch that you can purchase on the store tab on my channel. So I got some hats, stickers, shirts, whatever you need. Just hit it up and I will ship it to you. If you would like to see how we installed the metal roofing, I'll put a link right here and you can go ahead and watch that video. We'll start from start to finish, putting on the drip cap to all the cleats, the valley flashing, everything involved with that metal roof. Go back and watch it. And that W.K.D pipe flashing boot that I used, you would use that on a regular you would use that on a regular D-rib metal roof as well. You can form that boot over the top of the ribs pretty easy. It contours very well. It just does not do it very well on a standing seam where the rib is 1 inch tall or 1 1/4 inch tall and 5/8 inch wide. It's just hard to bend that. It will, but it's a lot better if it sits flat into the body of the metal itself. But once again, I am Keith Dykes. This was the pipe flashing on a standing seam metal roof video. Thanks for watching, and as always, got it, coach.